My anaconda don't, my anaconda don't, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. My anaconda don't indeed. Nicki Minaj's Anaconda just reached 1 billion views on YouTube, making it the first solo female rap video to hit 1 billion views. To commemorate this huge milestone, let's take a step back and look at the impact of Nicki Minaj's Anaconda on female rap and society's views on women as a whole. Also, there will be a lot of censoring of women's body parts here because YouTube is now letting me put ads on the uncensored versions, so just keep that in mind. Let me give you a brief background of where Nicki Minaj was at before Anaconda. Before 2014, Nicki Minaj was already this established superstar and she just came out of her pop star era. She had these massive hits like Super Bass, Starships, Pound the Alarm, and Bang Bang, which was released just a month before Anaconda. In those songs, Nicki was already embracing her sex appeal. She was straying away from her more crazy and colorful outfits and into something more natural and stripped back. In lieu of this new image, Nicki released Pills and Potions as the lead single for her third studio album, The Pinkprint. Compared to Anaconda and their other big pop singles, Pills and Potions is a more retrospective and stripped down song. Pills and Potions was critically acclaimed, with Nicki's ability to be able to spit bars in a more slow tempo song being their main highlight. It peaked at number 24 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Lead singles are meant to be a preview of an album, and with Pills and Potions, Nicki was setting up a record that was more personal and vulnerable, and people were wondering what Nicki's next single will be like. Those questions were answered on July 24, 2014, when Nicki Minaj posted this on Instagram. And this cover art kinda broke the internet. The cover art stirred so much commotion on the internet, and this was before the song and video was even released. It became such a meme that everyone was placing it in literally everything. Literally everything. The cover art received some backlash too, as Nicki was being slut-shamed and was called attention-seeking, and the media was just saying she went too far. Nicki's response to the backlash that she got was to post this on Instagram with the caption acceptable. These pictures are mostly white skinny models in magazines, and she then posts a pic of the cover art for Anaconda with the caption unacceptable. Nicki just points out the hypocrisy and blatant racism being put against her. Either way, whether it was bad or good criticism, the cover art did its job in that it got people to talk, and attention was placed on the Anaconda single. After a delay, the song was finally released on August 4, 2014, and the music video on August 19, 2014. The music video was a celebration of women's bodies. The entire video was centered around Nicki's dominance over the men. She's proudly showcasing her sexuality. She's assertive, she's dominant, and she broke the internet with this video. Nicki broke the Vivo record for most views in 24 hours with 19.6 million views in the first day of its release. The song peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100, and it peaked within the top 10 in Australia, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, and the UK. It went 2 times platinum on November 14, 2014. Mind you, this was back in 2014, meaning the certification of this is higher right now, if Nicki updates her certifications. Hashtag update Superbass, by the way. Many people tuned in and listened to the song, which was great. Their reactions, however, let's say it's mixed at best.
I don't know. We found these two are horrible. I mean, these are young kids, I think, still, you know, they like this music and they look at her as a pop star or a rap star, and it's horrifying.
I don't know. It almost seems like Nicki Minaj has gotten desperate and feels like she needs to do something to get her crown back. From these other
Iggy
Azaleas or the Megan Trainors or all these other girls that she thinks are honing in on her turf.
Not an okay song to put on the radio because she's talking about really explicit things. Even though they might blur things out, kids are still gonna watch the music video.
What are girls gonna think when they see this if they want to aspire to be like a rapper in the industry, that they have to be naked and make songs just about twerking to be successful?
People were not happy about a black woman owning her sexuality, which is extremely funny, considering the Anaconda music video is nothing compared to our music videos now in terms of explicitness. The Anaconda music video was regarded as soft when it came out, and it's now literally just a kid's show compared to these other videos. What's funny is people are saying that Nicki is desperate for doing this and she's looking for attention, and that they are disgusted by the fact that Nicki has to show her body to sell, which is completely ridiculous, considering the lead single for Pinkprint, Pills and Potions, was an emotional and vulnerable song about love and heartache, and it showcases Nicki's talent as an MC and an artist. And y'all didn't listen to that. Also, the amount of people who said, what about the little girls who are watching this trash? I'm like, why are you relying on Nicki Minaj to raise your children? She's a rapper. What do you want her to do? Rap about ABCs? And this argument is not new. Yet from the reaction people placed on Anaconda, and even recently in Lil Nas X's music video for Montero, I feel like I have to bring this up again. Why are people so shocked that rappers are not children friendly? But nobody says anything when a male rapper talks about pussy or his hoes for the millionth time, but when a woman woman tries to do the same things that a male rapper does, they are scrutinized. And like, that viewpoint is so old. Like, let's leave it back in the past and move on. Okay? Anyways, I remember seeing the music video for the first time at a party. It was a kid's party, and MTV was on, and that was a list I remember, and Anaconda played. I don't remember my reaction or my thoughts, but I just remember watching it. It really just stuck to me, to see this woman flaunting her assets proudly. In hindsight, I think I wanted to shake my ass with her, but I probably watched the Anaconda parody by Bart Baker more than the actual video. Which, by the way, that parody is extremely racist and cringy. I'm embarrassed to even have been supporting this guy, but he's a slave to the Chinese now, so... Anyways, the Anaconda video was a cultural reset. Like an actual reset. I asked on Twitter what was the impact of Anaconda to the culture, and this was their responses. Someone said, putting women of the curvy body type to be represented. Another one said, it showed me there's nothing wrong with curves. And another said, it made fat bitches relevant in the clubs again. Nicki Minaj's Anaconda gave way for more curvier women to take charge. Nicki said, fuck them skinny bitches. And even though I am skinny, I do agree with Nicki here. She really said fuck them skinny bitches because them skinny bitches were the standard back then. And Nicki said, no, curvier women should also be embraced. And the real impact of Anaconda can be seen on how society reacts to videos like Anaconda, wherein the woman is dominant. Anaconda is the literal Pinkprint for these videos. And I know people are gonna say, but Nicki wasn't the first woman or even the first female rapper to be sexy in a video. What about Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Madonna, Janet Jackson, Rihanna, Beyonce, and so much more? Well, yes, they were also extremely influential, but I think people misconstrued that when we acknowledge Nicki's impact, we are not diminishing other women's impact. If I say Nicki Minaj's Anaconda changed the way society looks at these sexy videos, it doesn't mean Lil Kim or Foxy Brown or whoever didn't change the scene as well. But we can't deny, there was a shift when Anaconda was released. Anaconda was reviled upon its release, and now, like literally watch the video. What the fuck was the ruckus about? It's just a bunch of girls shaking their ass on a jungle. Even the outfits they are wearing aren't that revealing. Anaconda added upon the conversation of women's objectification in videos and music, especially rap, a very misogynistic genre. And in doing so, it changed the way people look at these videos. The reaction people had about the video was a reflection of the times back then, back when the emphasis was on the women instead of the male gaze. A woman shaking their ass is pretty normal. We have services like OnlyFans being more and more accepted into mainstream media. Some people might say it's a good thing, some people might say it's bad. I personally think it's a good thing. The women aren't being scrutinized for twerking basically. Anaconda was necessary for the culture and for society. Nicki took all of the hits and slut shaming and criticism she got for Anaconda so that the next girls after her won't have to receive the same amount of backlash. Thanks to Nicki, the new female rappers are now freely able to express their sexuality with very minimal criticism compared to what Nicki experienced back then. And no, I'm not saying all criticism is gone from female rappers and their videos, or that Nicki was the sole person responsible for normalizing these videos, because she's not. It was a collaborative effort between a lot of amazing women, but Nicki had a big hand in that, and we have to acknowledge that. As Nicki said in the opening track of her debut album, I'm fighting for the girls that never thought they could win. Anaconda changed the game. And the best way we can show gratitude to Nicki for doing that is to give her the rightful respect as queen of rap, and to say, thank you, Nicki.